Boy, Universal Veteran here today. Sorry about the quality. I'm currently in my truck. I'm in Woodbury, Minnesota right now, working my shift. Wait, I think they got a light over here. Hold up. Let me see if I can adjust this. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so I wanted to make this video because I haven't made a video in a few days, and just want to discuss what's been going on, how Hogan's been going, and basically general information about how my life is going. So yeah, like I said, I am in Woodbury, Minnesota right now. I'm about, I would say about 200 feet, 300 feet away from this Target. It's an actual distribution center. This is the only place that I actually go to a distribution center and drop off a trailer and get an empty trailer. But it's about 202 miles away from the Waterloo or Cedar Falls distribution center, and I'm scheduled to be in there at 6 o'clock this morning. I think it's like 4:57. Got here about 20 minutes ago. I left at like 1 o'clock this morning. All that. So yeah, I left about 1 o'clock this morning, and I'm just at this point waiting to go. So I thought I'd make this video today. There's a few things I want to talk about. Well, not really. I'm kind of winging this video right now. But last week was, oh yeah, that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about my operations manager. I'm not going to give you specific names. I don't know his last name, but his name's Matt. He's basically my dispatcher's boss. If you guys are familiar with the trucking industry and you're familiar with how the chain of command works and how the leadership works in trucking, you basically, it's me, the driver. I report to my dispatcher. My dispatcher is the person who basically does figures out all my loads, figures out everything in regards to my loads, and it's basically making sure I'm doing the right thing, logs are correct, I'm getting there safely, I'm getting there on time. Basically, he or she's in charge of all the drivers around. Now above that, you've got the operations manager. They do have, and a lot of companies, they have planners, which actually plans out the loads, and then they give them to your dispatch, and then your dispatch plant gives it to you. But in Target, since we're really small and we only have 4 dispatchers plus Matt, it's really Phil, Chris, Steve, and Stephanie. Those are the only 4 people that I deal with on a weekly basis. But yeah, we don't have any planners, but since we're so small, we don't have to do that. But Matt, which is our operations manager, he's basically in charge of all the dispatchers. He basically oversees the dispatchers, making sure that they're doing their job correctly, and they're making sure they're actually fulfilling what their obligations are as a dispatcher. Last week, I would say, I don't know the exact date, but today is Tuesday the 6th of September. So if we rewind, not to last Saturday, but to the Saturday prior to that, basically I worked Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Well, on my shift, when I first came to Hogan, my shift was scheduled out for 3 days a week. So I'd work Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And then if I volunteered to work on the weekend, I would volunteer, and then they'd give me a load. But recently, because the holidays have been coming up and Labor Day has been coming up, they've been asking me to fulfill a little bit more shifts and a little bit more loads. So Friday, I do my shift. I get done, and they say, "Okay, Anthony, we need you to come work Saturday because we're down a driver and we need somebody extra to do this load." So I was like, "Okay." I volunteered. I didn't make any complaints. I just said, "Okay, that's fine. I don't mind getting, it's extra money for me." So after Friday, I left out, I got done with my shift Friday, got back Saturday morning, and then I went home and came back Saturday night. Then after Saturday's night shift, I finished my load and I got back Sunday morning. And the same thing happened again. Stephanie said, hey Anthony, I'm sorry, but we need you to work. We're down another driver. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll work again. I mean, I've already worked Friday and Saturday. I mean, the extra money's nice, and that's fine. So I work Sunday. I work Sunday shift, and then since my normal shifts are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I had to do Monday as well. So I got done with Sundays, went in Monday night, and did my load. Well, they told me that I wasn't going to have a load and I could actually take the day off on Tuesday like I'm normally supposed to do. Well, I get back Monday night, or I get back Tuesday morning after my load, and Stephanie says, Anthony, I need you to work again. And I was like, okay, I mean, are you sure there's nobody else that can take me? There's nobody else that can do the loads? I mean, I have worked 4 or 5 days in a row now, and my shifts, I mean, I'm not accustomed to working these many days. And by all means, in this video, guys, don't take this as I'm complaining, as I'm bitching about it. I do appreciate everything that they do, and I understand they're down drivers and they need my help. And by all means, I will take up the extra shifts whenever they need me to do it. So Tuesday morning, I go in there and she's like, okay, I need you to work. I was like, okay, is there's nobody else? She said, no, there's nobody else. We need you to come into work. So Tuesday morning, I go home and I come back Tuesday night. I get into the office Tuesday night, and Matt's there because Matt's, I guess that's operations manager. For some reason, he was working the night shift because he's going to college or something. I don't know the whole story, but he was working the night shift. So I get my paperwork from my dispatcher and I go to leave, and he was like, hey Anthony, you still work at Saturday, this upcoming Saturday and Sunday? And this is Tuesday, so I was gonna have to work Wednesday or Tuesday night and then Wednesday night, and to get off Thursday, work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Basically get like 1 day off in 6 days. And I said, yeah, I still plan on wanting to work this weekend. I just been so burned out because I'm not accustomed to the schedule that I've been working the extra days. And he's like, what do you mean? What do you mean you've been working extra days? And he apparently didn't know what was going on. So I told him that I worked Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and they called me in Tuesday when I had plans to do something else, when I had like a doctor's appointment and stuff that I needed to go do. And he was like, I'll talk to Stephanie about that. I understand and I appreciate that you've been working the last few days and you've been working the extra shifts. We typically don't want to do that with you, and I don't know why they couldn't find another driver to cover your shift. And I mean, I was even telling him, I was like, so what would have happened if, let's say, I wasn't working here? What happens if I wasn't working here and I wasn't available? No matter what, you're going to have to find somebody to do the shift. So when Stephanie says that, sorry, we don't have anybody extra, there's nobody here to work your shift, no matter what, if I wasn't there, somebody would have had to take that shift regardless. So they would have had to call another driver in. And like I said, I wasn't complaining. I was just telling them how I feel and telling them basically what was going on. And he said, well, I want you to do the shift tonight, and then you can take Wednesday and off, and then Thursday off, and then just come back Friday. You can work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So I do that. So that goes by. It's now Tuesday, or I called them yesterday when I got off my shift, because it was Monday. He had to come in and he had to do all the payroll stuff. So I called them and I wanted to ask for a cash advance because I wanted to get extra money so I could pay my landlord. And I start talking to him and I asked him, I was like, hey Matt, do you know what my paycheck is for the week, or what my gross pay for the week is? Well, I was already expecting like $600-700 off of that check. Well, he comes to tell me, he was like, yeah, give me a second, starts typing and everything on his keyboard, and he's like, your gross pay is $1,231. And I was like, what? Where the fuck did I get $1,231? I was only expecting $700. You pretty much like doubled that. Where'd that money come from? Because even I went over with my dispatcher when I came in and got done with my shift on Sunday, and I talked to him, and he broke it down for me. He told me exactly how many miles I drove, what my pay was, how many stops I did. So from his system, it showed that I only made about $700. So I was asking Matt, I was like, where the fuck is this extra money coming from? He's like, well, I decided to give you an extra 530 miles on your paycheck because for you working the extra shifts. And I was like, Matt, you don't have to do that. You don't have to help me out. I wanted to work the extra shifts, and you don't need to do that just because you feel bad like you're overworking me when you guys aren't. And he's like, no, I'm gonna give you the 530 miles that you didn't work on Wednesday, and we'll just apply that to your next paycheck. and just don't worry about it. But like I said, if you feel like you're getting taken advantage of again, please let me know, and I will definitely bring that up with. Okay, sorry, my phone was weird. It might feel like you're getting taken advantage of again. I'll talk to my dispatcher. So I'm fucking happy right now. Matt is by far my favorite dispatcher I've ever, or operations manager I've ever met. I have never met such a down-to-earth, cool guy in my life that I could talk to as a friend, but him as in his position being my boss's boss. I mean, I've only had one encounter with an operations manager before, and that was with Celadon while I was with them, and I was talking to him about my load. And I mean, this is a big-ass building with like 50 people, 60, 70 people in there, like 30 dispatchers and 10, 15 operations manager, and I talked to him for like 10 minutes. That's it. I've never had such a cool person that a boss that I've ever worked for, that would be willing to give me 500 extra miles when I'm making 42 cents a mile, and that's, I mean, it's not a lot of money, but it is a lot of money when you look at it. So I'm extremely happy this week, guys. I really am. I can't wait for my paycheck this Friday. I got a few more bills to pay, obviously. I have things that I need to do, and I have things that I need to attend to, and basically to keep the household running, obviously. But I'm going to take Sonia out, and I'm going to get her one of these vapors, because I haven't smoked since last Friday. Not last Friday, the Friday prior to that. So it's been about a week, 4 days. About a week and 4 days I haven't had a cigarette. One cigarette. And a halfer, no butts, nothing. I haven't had any cigarettes. Had this, that's it. And so far, like I said, I'm loving it. I've had no urges to smoke a cigarette. I'm actually getting grossed out by it. But Sonia, she fucking messed up, and she got into temptation. And I got paid today, or I didn't get paid. I took the cash advance out, and I gave her like 40 bucks out of it. And she decided while I was sleeping to go down and buy a pack of cigarettes. I'm gonna kill her. But I'm gonna go down to the vape store. I'm gonna get her one of this. And I mean, I can understand, because yesterday it was. I know I'm talking about a lot of different things here, guys, but I have time to kill, and I have things. I don't really have anything else to do. But the other day, the coil inside this, you probably can't see that, but that little metal thing right inside there, it was turning black or whatever. It was the grossest fucking taste I have ever tasted in my life. I was driving last night, and I decided to do this. Take a puff. And it was like, I literally put like aluminum foil in my mouth, crumpled it up, or like I cut the aluminum foil up and just shoved it in my mouth. It was the most metal fucking tasting thing I've ever tasted in my life. It was, I almost puked. It was bad. I don't know. It was the fucking coil that went out, or whatever the fuck it was, but it was horrible, guys. It was really nasty. But she's having that problem right now. We don't have any extra coils, and I decided we fucking were stupid and didn't get any yesterday for some god-awful reason. But she has to get more coils, so she pretty much doesn't want to smoke it, because it's just as bad as what mine was the other day. So she's pretty much smoking cigarettes for now until Friday. But after Friday, I'm gonna, swear to God, I'm gonna fucking take her pack of cigarettes. I'm gonna rip up every single one of them, because I ain't about to spend $100 and fucking some on another one of these for her to start smoking again. I'm gonna fucking kill her. I really am. I'm gonna take. I'm gonna whoop her ass if she keeps smoking. But like I said, I haven't smoked in over a week and 4 days now, which almost 2 weeks. So, and I'm actually feeling good. I really am. It's nice to actually be able to breathe for once. Oh God, it is hot in here. 1 second, guys. Fucking oh. But yeah, so I'm happy with Matt, and my paycheck is going to be big. I haven't decided what I'm going to get yet. I might get a new tank for this. I'm still going to order some items off of Amazon. I haven't decided yet. I'm mixed between 3 different things. Actually, one order would be 2 things, and one order would just be 1 thing. I'm thinking about getting the gaming chair, or instead of the gaming chair, get the speakers and the headset. Which I think I'd rather want the chair, because it's about the same price. I'm going to spend about the same price on both both orders. No matter what, it'd be about the same price. But I think I want the gaming chair. I don't know. I'm just afraid like these items are going to go out of stock. So like my Amazon order, I'm afraid they're just going to like for some reason just go out of fucking stock, and I'm not going to be able to get it in the future. But I don't think that's going to happen. I also went on a new Facebook group, and it was like computer tech tips or whatever, and I talked to them. I posted something about wanting to build a PC and what I should do, and they got a bunch of different what I'm trying to say, a bunch of different people saying get this, get that. So I think I'm going to do the building the PC. I hope it works, but that's still in the next year. So this video is probably getting pretty long. If you guys have made it this far, I appreciate it. Thank you for staying this far into the video. Thanks for listening to me while I'm fucking sitting in my truck waiting to get unloaded. You guys really can't see that, but we're waiting to go into the DC or into the fucking Target distribution center here. Oh, but I'm gonna end this video here, guys. If you did enjoy this video, please drop a like down below. As always, if you didn't, or like I said, if you did enjoy my videos, subscribe for more content in the future. I will be uploading a video in the next few days when Sonny gets her new tank and I get my big boy paycheck, because yippee. If you guys have any questions, like I said, comment down below, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Peace as always. I'm going to continue to bait my shit and fucking watch YouTube. I'll talk to you guys later. Horrible way to end the video. Whatever. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.